What's going on, everybody? Last NASCAR fan here, and it's been a while since we've actually done a diecast haul pickup video. I just got a huge haul lot from Whatnot. This is probably one of my biggest hauls I've had in a little bit of quite some time. Really excited to go through everything. We got a lot of cars to go through here. We got literally over 10 cars. But this is just going to be part one, folks. This is only part one of the video. I'll have another video out probably by tomorrow or Wednesday. That will be part two of this gigantic haul. But yeah, we'll get started on it. Most of these starts were $2 starts, and I won some of these mostly for $2. We'll go to the first car itself. We got the 2004 Jeff Burton NBA All-Star Ford Taurus. This ran the Daytona Speed Weeks in 2004, along with the Daytona 500. I'm going to probably get rid of my loose car, so my loose car will be for sale. So that's pretty nice. I'm just grabbing as I go for now. So the next we got here, this is a pretty good donor car itself. It's just a 2007 Dale Jr. Youth version on the Chevy Monte Carlo, of course. But once again, these are really good youth cars, so you can just paint over these, or you can just strip them and just repaint them for whatever leisure you want. That's why I picked this up for $2, so that's a pretty good $2 steal. 2007 Jimmy McMurray Irwin Tools Ford Fusion. This version actually has the Irwin Tools TV panel on the back right here with the Fusion. A bunch of the runs that I've bought for McMurray 2007 COYs always had it missing in the TV panel, so that's going to be kind of like a common thing if you buy a 2007 Jimmy McMurray Winner Circle, is that you're either going to have the run with the Irwin or you're going to have the factory mistake run issue that didn't have the Irwin Tools deck lid, or not deck lid, but a TV panel. Another 2007 I picked up actually that I'm not going to open yet because I have plans for this car, and it's a 2007 Casey Mears National Guard Chevrolet. I plan on holding on to this for a bit till decals come out for a few edits that can be made. So stay tuned for that whenever that occurs. Whenever that occurs. We'll kind of go through the rest of the cheaper cars. There's another $2 one, 1999 Dale Jarrett Ford Quality Care Service. I finally have a 1999 Dale Jarrett Primary after basically striking out on a bunch of random ones, such as like I thought I bought a 1999 when it turned out to be the fan club car, for example. Here's another donor Gen 4 car. This is another $2 grab. I mean, if they're $2 grabs and I got free shipping, these are good donor ads in a nutshell. So that's pretty nice. This one is actually going to be for Ricky, and it's a 1999 Kevin LePage TV Guide Ford Taurus. These are really good for a few edits that he knows how to make because he has decals for them, and I'm getting one of the cars in my next package. So that's going to Ricky, actually. Here's a Busch car I did not have, but this was exclusive to the Winner Circle line, and that is the Kevin Harvick Powerade Chevrolet Busch Series car for Richard Childress Racing, of course. Really cool car. This ran with the 92 Tony Stewart McDonald's car, basically at Summer Daytona. So that's actually really cool. He also threw in some freebies. We're gonna get to those at the end because they're not really too much anything interesting. Here's a 1999 I was actually missing. It's the Bobby Hamilton Sr. Kodak Max film Chevrolet. I'm just gonna make sure the tires are on there, and they are. Good to know. Because one time I bought a Joe Bessie 1999 driver series like this, and it was actually missing like a tire. Literally, it came as like a factory defect, which, I mean, has occurred in the past, and it's kind of like a bit of a rarity, but yeah. 2001 Kurt Busch Sharpie Ford Taurus. This is the Team Caliber Pit Stop series. It doesn't have the black plastic or the how do you call it, the black top. That's usually what we refer to. We refer to as like a black plastic black top. That's usually used as like a black shelf for promos, like the Team Calibers from 2001, as well as those petty promos for like John Andretti and Christian Fittipaldi from 2001 to 2003, for example. So this is going to replace actually my old Kurt Busch Sharpie Ford Taurus that I got many years ago. So that'll be for sale. I'll probably have that in my next show, actually. If you haven't yet, check out my Whatnot page under LST NSCR FN lowercase. I usually host a few auctions every month, just cleaning out storage space. But yeah, getting on to one of the actually, I think I paid like about $8 on this car, which is a really good deal. And it's the Casey Kane Auto Bumper to Bumper Value Dodge Charger for Evernham Motorsports. He and Mayfield ran the same exact car, except Action actually produced both Kane and Mayfield's Busch cars that they ran in the year, which is actually kind of funny nonetheless. Here's another $2 win car that I did not have, and I was really super happy to get it for such a good deal. And that car is Kyle Petty's 1996 Coors Light Protest Pontiac. If you don't recall, Kyle Petty was docked points for rough driving. And what happened the following week was they actually painted the car in the style of Dale Earnhardt Sr.'s Goodwrench colors to tell NASCAR that they weren't happy. And NASCAR's like, okay, do what you want. Nowadays, it would be more like, yeah, you get a penalty if you're going to backmouth us, if you want to badmouth us. That's why I would never work for NASCAR. And that's why I refuse to work with NASCAR completely. If I ever got a job with NASCAR, I would literally get fired day one because I would tell the France family they're a bunch of incompetent imbeciles. Let's go to some box cars, actually. This is a cool box car. I don't remember if I bought this. I think I got this. Is a freebie car, and I don't even have this car, but this is the Digger and Friends Adventure of Digger. Yeah, so it's the Adventure of Digger and Friends Kid Series car. So this came from the Digger hauler that used to be at the NASCAR races. I really miss the Digger cam as well. That was a lot of fun back in the day. And they retired him after like 2010, 2011. This is actually a really, really cool find also. This was a $2 win as well. Not a lot of people noticed this when I bid on it. But this is the 2011 Brian Scott Boise State Broncos Toyota Camry. Unfortunately, it's on the generic mold. It's not on the correct even nationwide COT mold. Go figure. That's Lionel Racing, though, for you back in its early days, once they took over in 2011 full-time. Here's a Gen 6 car I didn't have. It's Casey Kane's Farmers Insurance 85th Anniversary. I was missing that car. That guy had a lot of Casey Kane stuff because the collection he acquired had a shit ton of Casey Kane stuff, and I already bought a few other Casey Kane cars that I've already showcased on my social media platforms, Last NASCAR Fan 2_2, as well as Last NASCAR Fan _diecast on Instagram. Go follow those if you haven't. Casey Kane 2017 Mountain Dew Chevrolet. This I actually picked up for a reasonable price as well. Really surprised that I actually got that for a really good deal. I think I paid like $7 on that car. This, though, was the Rolls Royce and costed me quite a little bit, but I'm trading this to one of my buddies for a custom, so it was kind of worth it, and he loves these Club Elites. And it's basically the 2005 Casey Kane 6-pack, excuse me, the 2005 6-pack Casey Kane six-pack set club cars. So you have the primary, the Bud Shootout, the Mountain Dew car that ran Fontana, the reverse scheme that ran Indianapolis, Dodge Mopar that ran Texas, and then the Ram Mega Cab that ran Falls Charlotte. But yeah, this is going to Ricky as well. He's going to really love this, even though part of the box is kind of coming undone. That's just probably the poor storage method that they did. I mean, the cars came like all together. Like there was no protection or bubble wrap, so a lot of stuff got like thrown around and damaged, which I'm not really happy. But I paid a lot of good deals on this lot, so that's the end of part one for this video. To the second part of the Mega early April haul. Just got everything in today. We're gonna go through it all one by one. I do not know what to start with. Also, I guess we get the box cars out of the way first. So first up we have here is a 2018 Ty Majeski Ford Performance Mustang for Roush Fenway Racing 60 program. Yeah, that year went totally well. Nothing to see here, folks. Just nothing to see. Nothing to see. This was actually a freebie that came with my order. It's just a 2006 Food City 500 promo from Team Caliber. Nice car though, so I mean that's a pretty cool car. Picked this up to replace my black shell Bobby Labonte, but this is the clear window rubber tire 1994 Bobby Labonte, Maxwell House, Bill Davis Racing, Pontiac. And look at that thing. That thing never got stamped. Like, this thing never got, like, punched. So this was pretty much, like, straight from, like, the hauler, actually, in a nutshell. Or even, like, this was just taken from, like, a retail case without getting put on the pegs or whatever. So that's pretty cool. Let's go on to some more packaged cars. 2003 Kenny Wallace Busch Series St. Louis Cardinals Chevrolet. This ran at the 2003 Busch Gateway race. Pretty cool. Even though I'm not a big Cardinals fan, this is a pretty cool Busch Series car to own. And to get it for $2 is actually a pretty damn good deal. Even though how much I don't like the Cardinals. I don't like the Cardinals. I don't like the Cubs. I feel sorry for the Pirates. I have a mixed feelings with the Reds, and then I'm a Brewers fan, so you get the gist. Alrighty, on to the next car. 1998, this is the Lance Hooper, number 23 WCW Pontiac. This ran in the Busch Series. Pretty nice car as well. I picked up a loose one a while ago that I'm going to sell, so that's going to be nice to have in the Busch Series set. Here we have an ARCA Series promo. This is the Racing USA Pontiac for Ricky Bryant. And I've noticed these starting to pop up a lot more. Wimmer 33 fan did a little documentation on this car. Apparently this was a little bit of a rare promo to come by, but now it's pretty much popped up anywhere. So, I mean, you're going to find it now. If you really want an ARCA diecast, that's a pretty good ARCA diecast to start with your collection. The next car, however, is a bit of an oddball. You don't see this one too often. I'm going to do a diecast review on this as well. But this is the 1999... no, I'm an idiot. 2002, excuse me. This is the 2002 Shane Riffle Goodies Dash Series Pontiac. And here's the thing with this. This is interesting to see enough because Goodies Dash Series diecast didn't really get a lot of attention. Most people know about the Kelly Sutton promos from 2001 to 2002, and then she had a Truck Series diecast made in 2004, all done by Racing Champions. This, however, though, you don't see too many listings actually on secondhand sites, and it's usually gone really quick. So to pick that up for like $2, oh yeah, man, that was a steal. Absolute steal. This car is actually going to go to one of my buddies really quick for his collection, and that's because you can tell right here. Sorry, I'm trying to zoom in the camera. It's got that nice Kmart sticker right there. This is a 2003 Steve Park Winter Circle, but my buddy's in more for the nostalgia for the Kmart sticker, and it's a really nice sticker, actually. I mean, look at that. $2.99, guys. These die-casts used to retail for $2.99. Golly. And now prices have gone up. More nostalgia. Going on to more Winter Circle. This is actually going into my 2007 and my 2007 set, and this has actually filled up a really big hole because I've been trying to get a Kyle Busch 164. Now I finally have one. But once again, it's the 2007 Winter Circle Kyle Busch variant. This variant can also be used to make the CarQuest edit whenever decals are possible. And then for $2 as well, because nobody bid, I picked up Martin Truex Jr. Bass Pro Shops Chevrolet. I'm pretty sure this car will strip for an edit. So I'm actually really curious to see how that goes. And if it goes really well, this is going to get edited into a 2009 Eric Almirola number 8 for my 2009 set. I'm going to move my camera a little bit because the last thing we have here, we got a 5-pack, folks. And this 5-pack is actually kind of damn cool. I'm going to move that a little bit. There we go. So what we have here is a 5-pack Racing Champions from 2000 assorted drivers. We have the Jason Keller Excedrin primary, which was actually exclusive to this 5-pack. Some 5-packs had complete exclusives that you would never find in a single individual packages, for example. And then we have the 2000 Jeffrey Bodine. And then we have the number 36 Stanley Chevrolet. I forgot who drove that. I don't think it was Tim Fidoa. I can't remember who it was, though. And then we have the number 60 Mark Martin Winn-Dixie. Eric Almirola did a throwback to that scheme in 2021 and crashed it. Remember that. And then we have 2000 Ward Burton Caterpillar Pontiac, just the primary scheme. But I was really in it for the 57 and the 36 because these are really big holes in the... If you want to have like an accurate 2000 Busch Series roster, you need these two schemes really badly. But yeah, that was a good deal. That was $5. But yeah, that's going to end the video right here. Thank you so much for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, notification bells for brand new videos. I will see you in the next diecast video whenever. Take care, everyone. Have a good one. Keep on collecting.